Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. Okay, let's take a look on the next video in Spanish of Steve Kaufmann, this fake polyglot Steve Kaufmann. Let's take a look on the next video in Spanish and see how fake it is.
Buenas tardes, aquí Steve.
You can already see her from the start that he's just looking down and reading. Look at him, you can see he's looking down to read this fake asshole man. And then people believe in this bullshit. Learn a language at linkq.com. Visit my blog, thelinguist.com. Bullshit asshole. Okay, you use Google Translate to write a comment in Spanish. The difficulty of a language depends on the difference between this language and Suo, Chinese, Japanese, Russian. They are difficult. English has 60% of words of Latin origin. For you, there is no easier language than Portuguese. Okay, so is this one in Spanish or Portuguese, or what the fuck is this one? I think this one is in Portuguese. I love when you speak in Spanish, it helps me. This is my first time listening to you in Spanish and you understand me a lot. Sorry, my grammar is not very good, haha. Okay, so this video is in Spanish, but someone wrote to him in Portuguese, some other guy. Spanish, I've been learning Spanish for 4 years now. Okay. Okay, so you just use Google Translate here, Steve Kaufmann, asshole. That is great to hear, and I can only tell you that LinkQ is only going to get better, a lot better. If I come to Brescia again, I will let you know. Fuck you, man, asshole, man. Okay, let's just take a look on the video. Okay, let's take a look on the video, but you can see here he's looking down. You can see he's looking down, he's not looking in the camera, and his eyes almost closed. Every time his eyes almost closed, so you cannot see where he's looking, but he's looking down to read. You can see he's looking down to read, this fake asshole, same like all his videos. Let's just continue here and start the video.
Buenas tardes.
Look, you can see he's looking down to read, man. He's looking down to read, look. He has his laptop under the camera. His laptop is under the camera and he's just looking at the laptop and reading because he cannot speak Spanish. You can see he's looking down and reading. He has his laptop under the camera and he's just looking down to read. He just write down a script in Spanish, or someone write down a script for him in Spanish. Then he practiced this script for some weeks or some time, how to pronounce it and how to read that script. And now he's just looking down to read it. Look.
Aquí Steve Kaufmann.
Fake asshole, man.
Quiero hablar de mi segundo.
Just looking down and reading. You can see he's not looking in the camera, he's looking under the camera. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking under the camera because he has his laptop under the camera and he's just reading from a script because he's a fake polyglot and he cannot speak Spanish. He's fake polyglot, he cannot speak Spanish. Just some fake asshole, man.
Es muy sencillo.
Just some fake shithole, and always his eyes almost closed. Always his eyes almost closed, so people will not see where he's looking. Like he make his eyes almost closed, only very little open. Only very little open his eyes so he can look down and read. So people cannot see that he's looking down and reading. This fucking scammer, man.
Es que cuando tú aprendes un idioma, tienes que hacer cosas agradables.
Just some fake asshole, man.
¿Por qué? Porque si el estudio del idioma es agradable, tú vas a pasar el tiempo necesario para aprender el idioma.
You can see he's looking down, he's not looking in the camera. And he make his eyes almost closed. He make his eyes only very little open. His eyes only very little open. So when he's looking down on the laptop to read, then people cannot see it. But if you look good on his eyes, you can see they're looking down. If you look very good and concentrate and look on his eyes, you can see they're looking down. He's looking down and reading from his laptop, this fake asshole, man. Look at Steve Kaufmann. You can see he's not looking in the camera. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking down. He's looking under the camera because he have his laptop under the camera. Look at him, you can see he's looking down. Look at his eyes, he's looking down. He's not looking to the front in the camera. He's not looking to the front in the camera, he's looking down under the camera. He's looking under the camera because you have a script under the camera. I think you have a laptop under the camera and he's looking down to read from his laptop. He's looking down under the camera to read from his laptop. And if you don't believe me, watch my last video where I show proof that he's looking and reading from a laptop. Watch my last video also, I show proof that he's reading from a laptop. Look at him, you can see he's looking down. Look on his eyes, it's like he's looking down, he's not looking to the front in the camera. He's not looking to the front in the camera, he's looking down. And he do that the whole video. He just look down under the camera where he have a laptop. He have a laptop under the camera and he's just looking down and reading from his laptop because he cannot speak Spanish, he cannot speak 20 languages. He's just looking and reading the script from his laptop.
Para mí, me gusta leer y escuchar. Cuando empiezo con un idioma, yo no tengo...
Just some fake shithole, man.
Mucho ganas de hablar, porque no tengo palabras, no tengo ningún...
You can see he's looking down, this fake asshole. He's looking down, he's not looking in the camera. If he's looking in the camera, you will feel that he's looking directly to the camera and he's looking to your eyes like that. You feel there's some eye contact. When you watch the video and look on the video, if he's looking in the camera, you feel there's some kind of eye contact or he's looking directly in the camera. But he's looking low. He's looking lower than the camera. Why is he looking lower than the camera? Why he's looking down? Because he have his laptop under the camera. He have his laptop under the camera and he's looking down and reading.
Familiaridad con el idioma. Entonces voy a escuchar una y otra vez el mismo contenido.
Just looking down and reading, you fake asshole. You can see he's looking down. And he make his eyes only very little open. Only he open his eyes very little. So you cannot see that he's looking down and reading. But you can see, still you can see that he's looking down and reading if you concentrate. If you look good, you can see he's looking down and reading. He's looking down.
Y siempre voy a leerlo, escuchar y leer, leer y escuchar.
And he keep moving his head to the right, to the left, moving his head to the right, to the left. Same time he moves his head, he look down. This fake asshole, man. You can see he's looking down. Look there. Look at him. Look at his eyes. He's looking down. Look at his eyes. He's looking down. He have his laptop under the camera. He have his laptop under the camera. He's looking down. You fake asshole, man. You're looking down and reading from your laptop.
El mismo contenido. Y siempre
You're looking down and reading, you fake asshole.
voy a leerlo, escuchar.
Just looking down and reading, you fake asshole, man.
Escuchar y leer.
And see, keep moving his head to the side, moving his head to the one side, moving his head to the other side. See, move his head now a little bit there to the left side so he can look down and read there.
Leer y escuchar.
And then now he moves his head to the right side. Why keep moving your head to the right side, to the left side like that? abnormal clown. You do like this so people will not notice that you're looking and reading. But if people use their brain, they should see that. But I think too many people are not using their brain. You're just looking down and reading. Just looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera.
Y este me gusta más que...
You can see he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. Because he has his laptop under the camera. His laptop is under the camera. And he's just reading a script because he cannot speak Spanish. He cannot speak Spanish. He's looking under the camera and reading.
Mirar películas o vídeos. Porque en películas o vídeos hay otras cosas que te ayudan a comprender lo que está pasando en el texto. Pero con audio.
Just some fake asshole, man. Just looking under the camera and reading from your laptop.
Y bueno, escucha.
See, where is he looking now? Look good. Open your eyes and use your brain. If you believe in Steve Kaufmann, and you don't believe what I'm saying, open your eyes now and use your brain. If you don't believe me and you believe in Steve Kaufmann, it's time that you open your eyes and use your brain. Where is Steve Kaufmann looking now? Look at him. Look at Steve Kaufmann. Where is he looking? Then use your brain. And then you will, if you look at him, you can see he's looking down. If you look at him, you can see he's looking down. If you use your brain, you can use your brain and know that the reason he's looking down because he's reading from his laptop under the camera. He have his laptop under the camera and he just wrote down a script, or someone wrote down a script for him in Spanish, and he's just looking down and reading the whole script. He's just looking down and reading the whole script, and he do that in all his videos. He do that in all the language, all his videos. He's just some fake asshole. You can see he's looking down and reading. Look good at him. Look at him. Look good. Concentrate. Where is he looking? Look at Steve Kaufmann now. Concentrate. Where is he looking? He's looking down and reading from his laptop. He's looking down and reading from his laptop because he cannot speak Spanish. This fake asshole, this fake polyglot scammer. Just looking down and reading, and he make his eyes only very little open now, so it's not easy to see, but he's looking down and reading, this fake asshole, man.
Hay solamente palabras y frases. Y este...
Looking down and reading, you fake shithole, man.
Para mí es muy bueno, stimulador.
Why you move your head up and down, up and down, up and down? Look, he keep moving his head up and down, and he do that in all his videos, like almost all his videos. Is this normal? Every video he keep moving his head up and down, and he move from right side to left side and keep moving his body like that. Is normal? He do like this in all his videos. The reason he do like this is because he will move up, then he open his eyes like this, looking in the camera. Then after he will close his eyes and then he will look down or something like that, or he will move near from the camera and the laptop to read. Look now, I think he will move near from the laptop and to read now. Look. What did I say? He look down now. Look. He move up, he move his body up, then he open his eyes and look in the camera. Then now he move his body down, and then he almost closing his eyes and looking down to read. He's just fooling people, this fake asshole, but he cannot fool me. You try to fool people with your tricks, but you cannot fool me with your fucking shit tricks. You cannot fool me with your tricks. This kind of monkey tricks you're doing, that you're jumping around and opening, closing your eyes and doing all this kind of tricks. You cannot fool me. I know what you're doing, you fake asshole. Look now, he's looking down and reading, this fake asshole.
Me gusta, pero voy a escoger cosas que me gustan. Voy a escoger estimulador. Me gusta.
Just looking down and reading, you fake shithole, man.
Pero voy.
Then he close his eyes now. Now he closes his eyes, then after he will open very little. Every time he will close his eyes, after he will open his eyes very little, then he will look down and read for a few seconds like that. Look now, he will open his eyes very little. He closes his eyes. He'd always do like this. He will close his eyes. After he will open his eyes very little, then he will look down to read. Look now. Look now, he opened his eyes very little. He opened his eyes very little, then he will look down on his laptop and read. He opened his eyes very little, then he will look down on his laptop to read. He do like this so people will not notice that he's looking and reading, this fake asshole, man. You fake shithole, man. You can see he's looking down and reading, this fake asshole, man. Looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake shithole. Because you cannot speak Spanish, you're just some fake shithole.
Que me gusta. Voy a escoger grabaciones donde la voz es agradable, que me gusta escuchar.
See, now he will make his eyes almost closed. Again, he will make his eyes almost closed, only very little open. Only very little open so he can look down and read. Now he makes his eyes only very little open, then he's looking down on his laptop and reading same time. He opens his eyes very little so people cannot see where he's looking, and then he's looking down on his laptop and reading. Where are you looking, you fake asshole, man? Where are you looking, you fake shithole? You're looking down and reading from your laptop. You're looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake polyglot, fake asshole. Look at him. You can see he's not looking in the camera, he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking down. He's looking down because he has his laptop under the camera. He has his laptop under the camera and he's just looking down to read from his laptop. You can see he's looking down because he has his laptop under the camera. He's just looking under the camera and looking at his laptop and reading the whole script from his laptop, this fake polyglot. You fake shithole, you're just looking down and reading from your laptop.
Rápidamente que posible, voy a escoger.
Looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake asshole. You just move your head up and then move your head down, and then you open your eyes very little and then you look down to read. You cannot fool me with your monkey tricks. Your monkey tricks that you keep jumping around and opening your eyes and closing your eyes. You cannot fool me with this kind of monkey tricks you're doing. I know what you're doing, you fucking asshole. Look, he's looking down and reading, this fucking fake asshole, man.
Textos.
Looking down and reading, you fake shithole. You fake polyglot, scammer, liar, fraud.
Interesante.
Yeah, fucking asshole, man.
No.
You fake shithole. See, now again he will almost close his eyes like that. Close his eyes, open his eyes. So people will not notice when he look and read. Look, now he opened his eyes very little. He closed his eyes, then now he opened his eyes very little. Then he looked down to the laptop and read. He opened his eyes very little, and then he will look down to read. See, he opened his eyes very little, so people cannot see where he's looking. And then when he opened his eyes very little, then he's looking down to his laptop and reading. Look at him, he only opened his eyes very little, so when he looked down, people cannot see where he's looking. He only opened his eyes very little, then he looked down to read, but people cannot see where he's looking because his eyes only very little open. Look at him, his eyes only very little open, and then he's looking down to read same time, but it's not easy to see because his eyes only very little open. He looked like some kind of psychopath. Look at him, he looked like some kind of abnormal psychopath. Look at his eyes and his face, he looked like some kind of psychopath, man. He do like this so people cannot see where he's looking. He only opened his eyes very little, then he's looking down to read, but people cannot see it because he only opened his eyes very little. He looked like some kind of abnormal psychopath, man. Look at him. He looked like some kind of psychopath, man. You can fool your 500,000 subscribers. You can fool your 500,000 subscribers, but you cannot fool me, you fake asshole, man.
Aburridos.
Just looking down and reading, you fake asshole.
Textos interesantes
Just looking down and reading, you fake shithole.
Yo no sé, de las noticias.
Why are you moving your body? Why you move more near? Is the laptop too far from you? The laptop is too far from him. Now he need to move near from the laptop. Look, now he move more near and look down and read. Now he move more near from the laptop and look down to read. What's up, clown? What's up, clown? I hope you're watching now. Clown, I hope you're watching now. After I upload this video, I hope you're watching now. I hope you, Steve Kaufmann, you fucking fake asshole, you and the other polyglot YouTubers and your people who are working with you, I hope they're watching now when I show how fake you are. I hope everyone watching now how fake you are, and I hope also your subscribers and people believing in your bullshit, they will watch now and see how fake you are. I hope everyone will watch you and see how fake you are. He's looking now down to read. Look, he's looking down to read. Look at him. He's looking down to read. He was sitting more far. Then now he moved near from the camera so he can look down and read better. You fake asshole, man. And people believe in this bullshit. People believe in him and he's just reading from a script the whole video. Look at him. He's just looking down and reading from his laptop. Did you read good, Grandpa? Did you come near from the laptop to read good? Did you look good on your laptop, you asshole? And he's still looking on the laptop. He's still looking, but he moved back now and then he almost closed his eyes. Only very little open and still looking at the laptop.
Cosas que me interesan.
Still looking at the laptop there, look. He's still looking down on the laptop there. And after 2 seconds, he will open up his eyes again. Look, he's looking down to the laptop, this fake asshole. Are you looking good there? Looking down there when your eyes very little open and then looking down and reading? And then now he will open his eyes again after 2 seconds like that. Are you looking good down now? Are you looking good there at your laptop there on the left side? Looking down on the left side there on your laptop? Are you looking good and reading good, you fake asshole?
Y después de algunos meses voy a leer de la literatura, cosas de este género, que es muy importante que el estudio sea interesante, ¿no? Pero hay otras personas que prefieren hablar desde el principio o que quieren explicaciones de gramática, o que quieren contestar a preguntas, cuestiones, ¿no? Pero a mí no. Entonces, este funciona muy bien para mí, porque a mí me gustan preguntas, cuestiones, ¿no? Pero a mí no. Entonces, este funciona muy bien para mí, porque a mí me gusta hacer esto. Pero si a alguien no le gusta hacer esto, yo no puedo insistir que este es...
You can see he's looking down now. He keep moving his body up and down, jumping same like a monkey, so he can look down and read a little, then keep jumping like a fucking monkey. You can see he's looking down now. He come near from the laptop. He have the laptop under the camera. His laptop is under the camera, on the left side there under the camera, and he's looking down to read from the laptop, this fake asshole. You can see he's looking down. He has the laptop there just under the camera. His laptop is just under the camera. And I don't know, I think he put his camera high like that. He's just some fake asshole. Just looking and reading, you fake shithole. See, now he make his eyes only very little open. His eyes only very little open, then he's looking down to the left side to read. His eyes only very little open, then he look down to the left side to read. You fake asshole, man. And people believe in this bullshit.
Para aprender idiomas, porque si tú a ti no le gusta, es como, por ejemplo, hay...
Where are you looking? Where are you looking, you fake asshole? Where are you looking, you fake scammer? You're looking down and reading, you fake shithole, man. You can see he's looking down to read, and he's looking down the whole video. The whole video he's just looking down under the camera where he have his laptop. The whole video he's just looking down under the camera where he have his laptop. You can see his eyes are looking down, but he only open his eyes very little. He only open his eyes very little, then he's looking down. He have his laptop under the camera. He have his laptop under the camera, and he's just looking under the camera and reading from his laptop. He's looking under the camera where he have his laptop, and he's just reading from the laptop, and he do that the whole video. He's looking down and reading. He moves his head a little bit up, but his eyes are looking down. See, now he closes his eyes. He always do like this. He will close his eyes, then he will open his eyes very little, then he look down to read. Look now. Look, he open his eyes a little bit. He open his eyes a little, then he look down to read. Look. He will first he will close his eyes. First he will close his eyes. After he will open his eyes very little, then he will look down to his laptop and read. Look. He's looking down now to his laptop to read. Where are you looking? Where are you looking, you fake polyglot? Fake polyglot, where are you looking? You can fool your 500,000 subscribers. You can fool your 500,000 subscribers, but you cannot fool me. You can fool your 500,000 subscribers, but you cannot fool me, you fake shithole man. Look, he's looking down to read, this fake asshole man. Are you enjoying reading? Grandpa Steve Kaufmann. Grandpa Steve Kaufmann, are you enjoying looking down and reading and fooling your 500,000 subscribers? Where are you looking? Where are you looking? You're looking down. You're looking down to left side on your laptop and reading. You fake asshole man.
Para memorizar palabras y frases que se llama en inglés SRF.
Looking down. You're looking down. Your eyes are looking down. Your eyes are looking down, you fake shithole man.
Yes. Spaced repetition system. Creo que.
Space repetition system. That's Spanish, you fake asshole. And he's looking down to read this fake shithole man. You can see he's looking down to read, and he keep moving his head up and down. He keep moving his head up and down and jumping around, same like a fucking monkey. So people will not notice what he's doing, but you can see he's looking down to left side to read. You can see he's looking down to left side to read from his laptop. He's looking down to left side to read from his laptop, this fake shithole.
Muy eficaz. Pero yo.
Just looking down to read, you fake asshole. That's why he keep moving his body up and down, then he will look down to read the same time. He will jump around same like a monkey. He will jump around same like a monkey, then he will look down and read same time he's jumping around same like a fucking monkey.
Okay.
Look, now he will move his body up. He will move his body up and down like that, and same time he will look down to read. And also look, he closes his eyes. He closes his eyes so they're only very little open, then he look down to read. Look, you can see his eyes only very little open, then he's looking down to read. And see, now he will move his body up. And same time he's looking down. He closes his eyes a little bit, and he's looking down and reading, and then he moves his body up. Look here.
Muy eficaz. Pero
look, do you see how he moves his body up like that, and then his eyes are looking down? He moves his body up, and then he's looking down with his eyes. You keep jumping around, same like a fucking monkey, to distract people. You keep jumping around, same like a monkey, to distract people, and then you will look down to read same time. Look, he's looking down to read. You can see his eyes are looking down to left side to read there.
A mí no me gusta hacerlo. Entonces, para mí no funciona. Entonces, yo quiero.
See, he make his eyes very little open. His eyes very little open, so you cannot see that he's looking down and reading. He make his eyes very little open, so you cannot see that he's looking down and reading, this fucking asshole man. See, his eyes only very little open, and then same time he's looking down and reading. See, he make his eyes only very little open, and then he's looking down and reading the same time, so people will not notice. This fake asshole man. See how many seconds now his eyes almost closed. For how many seconds now his eyes only very little open, and then same time he's looking and reading.
De idiomas
Look, he make his eyes only very little open, and same time he's looking down and reading, but people cannot see it because his eyes only very little open.
hay
Fucking fake asshole, man.
que hacer
You can see he's looking down to read this fake shithole. And before his eyes almost closed, so it's difficult to see that he's looking down and reading. You fake asshole, man. Who are you trying to fool? Who are you trying to fool, you fucking asshole?
cosas que te gustan. Y yo creo que el cerebro, cuando está aprendiendo de una manera amena, agradable, aprende mejor. Y también tú vas a pasar el tiempo. Entonces, cuando en el
Look, he keep jumping around and moving his head up and down, and then sometimes he will look a little bit to the side to read. Look, now he's looking down to read. That's why he keep moving his head up, down, moving his head to the side, to the other side, moving up, down like that. Then same time he will look few times down to read. Like look, now he's looking down to read.
aprendizaje
You fucking fake asshole. You can see he's looking down to read, this fake shithole, man.
de idiomas
And now his eyes almost closed, just very little open, and then same time he's looking down and reading. His eyes only very little open, then he's looking down and reading.
porque, como sabemos, tú vas a olvidar palabras, tú vas a muchas veces no comprender una película o lo que sea.
See, keep closing and opening his eye all the time, so people will not notice what he's doing. See, now after he closes his eyes, then he will open his eyes very little. Every time he do like this, he will close his eyes, then after he will open his eyes very little, and when he opens his eyes very little, he's looking down to read. You can see now he's looking down to read. Every time he will close his eyes, then after he will open his eyes very little, and then he will look down to read. Look, now he's looking down to read, this fake asshole. You cannot fool me with your monkey tricks. With your tricks, you cannot fool me, shithole.
O,
You can see he's looking down, this fake asshole, man.
eh, tendrá
Where are you looking? Where are you looking, you fake asshole, man? You fake scammer, fake polyglot, fake shithole. Where are you looking? You're looking down to read, you fucking asshole, man. Where are you looking, you fake shithole? Where are you looking? Where are you looking? The camera is in front of you. Why are you looking down? Closing his eyes, and after he will open very little to look again. Look. Open very little and then look down to read.
o, tendrá
Fucking asshole, man. He keep opening and closing his eyes. This fucking annoying shithole, man.
o, tendrá
You can see he's looking down to read, this asshole. You can see he's looking down to read, and he just keep opening and closing his eyes all the time, so people will not notice. He will close his eyes now, I think, and after he will open again. See, now he almost closed his eyes, then he's looking down, this fake asshole, man. You can see his eyes almost closed, only very little open. His eyes only very, very little open, and then he's looking down and reading. Look, his eyes only very little open, then he's looking down and reading. This fucking fake asshole shithole, man.
dificultades para hablar, ¿no? Y
Where are you looking, asshole? Why are you looking down, you fake shithole, man?
Y este puede ser muy frustrante, ¿no? Pero sí, el hecho de estudiar
See, every time he'd make his eyes only very little open. Only very little open so he can look down and read.
la manera en que estás estudiando, las cosas que están haciendo, sean agradables en sí mismo. Pero entonces es
Looking down to read, you fake asshole. Just he opened his eyes very little, then he looked down to read few words. He will open his eyes very little, then he looked down to read few words from his laptop.
en sí mismo. Pero entonces
See, all the time he keep closing and opening his eyes so people will not notice what he's doing, this fucking asshole, man. He keep closing and opening his eyes so people will not notice that he keep looking and reading, this fake asshole. See, now he opened his eyes very little and looked down and read. Now he opened his eyes very little and then he looked down to read from his laptop. Fucking fake shithole, man.
es
See, he just opened his eyes very little for a few seconds, then he will look down and read the next few words. Fucking fake shithole, man.
el
You can see he's looking down and reading this fake asshole. You can see he's looking down and reading this fake shithole.
estudio mismo que te da placer. Entonces,
See, first he will open his eyes a lot. He will open his eyes a lot and after he will make them almost closed and look down. Look now.
lo mismo
Now his eyes is very open and look in the camera. His eyes is very open and looking in the camera. Then suddenly he will make his eyes closed or almost closed and look down.
que te da
Look now, he's looking a little bit down now. He's looking a little bit down now, and I think after he will also close his eyes or something like that.
placer. Entonces,
Look now, he makes his eyes almost closed. Now he makes his eyes almost closed, very little open, then he's looking down and reading. Now his eyes almost closed, only very little open, then he's looking down and reading. You can see now he makes his eyes almost closed, only very little open, then he's looking down to the left side and reading. Now his eyes only very little open, then he looked down to the left side to read the next few words. Just some fake asshole, man.
la meta, ¿no? Entonces, la meta, ¿no?
You can see now he's looking down to the side. Look, he makes his eyes closed and then he's looking there down to the left side. He makes his eyes almost closed and looking down to the left side to read.
El,
Fucking fake asshole, man.
el, el,
See, now again he will close his eyes. Look, again he will close his eyes and after he will open very little. And I'm not sure if they're totally closed or if they're very little open like that. Just some fake asshole, man. See, now he opened very little and then he's looking there to the left side. You can see his eyes very little open, then he's looking down to the left side to read from his laptop. You fake asshole, man. Ah, fuck you, man, asshole, man.
el meta de poder hablar perfectamente en el idioma es menos importante. El meta de poder hablar perfectamente
Look, where is he looking, this fucking asshole, man? That's why he keep moving around all the time. He keep moving up, moving down, moving back, moving forward, moving his head to the right side, moving his head to the left side. He keep doing like this so people will not notice. Then same time he keep moving to the right side, moving to the left side, moving up, moving down. Then same time he will try to look at the laptop every few seconds. He keep moving around, and then every few seconds he will look down to the laptop to read. You can see now he's looking down to the laptop to read few words. Now he looked down to the laptop to read, this asshole. You can see here he looked down to the side to read. He looked down to the side to read there, this fake asshole, because he have his laptop down there on the left side. He have his laptop down on the left side, that's why he looked down to read. And he's looking down the whole video, but he do it in a way so people don't notice. He do it in a way so people don't notice. Most of the time he just looking down a little or only open his eyes very little so people don't notice. But the whole video he's looking down to the side to read this fake scammer. And see, now he make his eyes almost closed. Now his eyes only very little open. Now his eyes only very little open, and then he looked down to read. See, he's not looking in the camera, he's looking down, but you cannot see it because he make his eyes very little open.
¿Por qué te gusta escuchar?
Just some fake asshole, man.
¿Te gusta hablar?
See, now he moved a little bit to the left side so he can read better. See, now he moved his body and head to the left side so he can look to the side and read better.
¿Te gusta
fucking shithole, man.
escuchar?
See, then he moved his head to the right side, but he will look with his eyes to the left side. He just keep moving around so people will not notice what he's doing, this fake asshole, man. He keep moving to the right side, moving to the left side, moving back, moving forward, moving up, moving down like that. He keep moving around, and same time he will try to look to his laptop to read.
Música.
See, he's looking down to the left side, a little bit to the left side there to read, this fake asshole.
¿Te gusta?
And see, now he make his eyes almost closed, and then he look to the left side to read again. He make his eyes almost closed, and he look to the left side to read. Why every video he keep moving around? He keep moving up, moving down, moving to the right side, moving to the left side, moving forward, moving back. He do it in all his videos. He do like this so he can look and read. He just distract people. He distract people so they'll not notice what he's doing. You can see now his eyes almost closed, just very little open, and looking to the left side to read from his laptop. See, he move a little bit to the left side and also looking to the left side. You fucking fake asshole, man. And now again he will close his eyes and open his eyes again.
Mira.
Looking down and reading, you fake polyglot. Fake polyglot, you're just looking down and reading from your script. Because you cannot speak Spanish, you cannot speak 20 languages. You cannot speak Spanish, you cannot speak 20 languages. You're just looking down and reading from your script, you fake polyglot scammer, fake shit, man.
Video.
Where are you looking, asshole? See, move there to the left side so he can go and so he can look and read again. He's just looking there. He have his laptop there down on the left side there. Just some fake asshole, man. Just looking and reading, you fake shithole, man. Just looking down and reading the whole video, you fake shithole, man. You can see he's looking down and reading the whole video, this fucking asshole, man. You can see he's looking down to the left side and reading because he have his laptop there under the camera. His laptop is under the camera on the left side there. That's why he keep looking down and reading. Where are you looking, you fake asshole, man?
Es importante hacer cosas.
See, every time his eyes only very little open, then he looking down and reading. Just some fake asshole, man.
Cosas que
Where are you looking, you fake shithole, man?
te gusta.
Where are you looking, you abnormal asshole, you abnormal clown, man? You can see he's looking down, this fake scammer. This fake polyglot scammer, he's just looking down. He's looking down because he has some laptop and some papers there that he looked down and read from. He just looked down to read from some laptop or some papers like that. Because he cannot speak Spanish, he cannot speak 20 languages. He just looked down to read from a script. This fake polyglot scammer.
Entonces, tú vas a tener éxito. Al fin. Bueno, muchas gracias. Adiós.
I will play it in slow motion now. Look, he will shake his head up and down many times so he can look down to read and also so he can look to the side to read. Look, he keeps shaking his head up and down. Then he will move his head to the left side. And now he will look to the left side to read here. After a second, look there, he looked to the left side to read. Look, he's looking to the left side to read, this fake asshole. That's why he keeps shaking his head so he can look to the side and read. Just some fake polyglot shit, man.
Tú vas a tener éxito.
You can see he's looking down to read this fake shithole, man. You can see he's looking down to read this fake scammer, this fake polyglot scammer who cannot speak Spanish. He's just looking down to read. You can see he's looking down to read from his laptop. You can see he's looking down to read from his laptop because he cannot speak Spanish. He's just some fake asshole.
Al fin. Bueno.
You can see he's looking down there to read. He makes his eyes almost closed and then he's looking down to read. You can see he's looking down there to the left side to read, this fake asshole. Just some fake shithole, man. Where are you looking? Where are you looking, you fake asshole? Looking down to the left side and reading from your laptop. You're looking down to the left side and reading from your laptop the whole video, you fake shithole, man. Just some fake asshole, scammer, liar, fraud. Looking there to the left side and reading from your laptop, and people believe in this bullshit. People believe in this bullshit and think you can speak 20 languages. Just some fucking asshole, man.
Adiós.
Fuck you, asshole, man. People believe in this bullshit. I don't know if I'll show more videos. I always show that he's totally fake asshole. But I think I'll keep showing more videos, but I don't know if I'll show more Spanish videos now or if I'll show some other language first. I don't know if I'll go to the next Spanish video or if I will show some other language first. But I've already showed that his Spanish is just some fake shit. He keep looking down and reading. But I know some people, they cannot see it and they don't want to believe it. That's their own problem. If people cannot see it, even I show this, they cannot see it and don't want to believe it, then it's their own problem. But I will continue showing how fake this asshole is and how fake all the polyglot YouTubers are. I'll keep showing how fake all those fake shitholes are. So let's continue to next video. Subscribe to my channel now. Remember, subscribe to my channel. See you. اشترك في القناة دلوقتي. افتكر اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. السلامة. Husk at abonnere på min kanal nu. Husk at abonnere. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.